Good. And Vakamu, yellow from out 635 Bravo is departing 18, be left turn out. Staying in traffic, Vakamu.
All right, well, it happened again. Unfortunately, typical John trying to make a video, the audio was so scratchy. You probably heard it at the beginning where it was making all those noises, and once I took off and got flying, it was way worse. I'm not going to put you guys through listening to all that audio for a while. That's absolutely annoying. And you're not going to listen to me talk very long, because today is not about this flight. This particular flight is my safety flight. When I know I'm going to be flying somebody else, I will do a flight without anybody, and that way I can make sure the airplane is ready for the day and what we have planned for it, and just kind of make sure everything, you know, get a flight in for myself, so my hands and feet and everything kind of get oriented with each other. But yeah, so this video is going to be more about Robert and Gary. Gary's a subscriber, and he recently is working on an ultralight project. As you guys know, Robert has the Challenger 1 in the hangar, and today basically is Robert's redemption, getting back in the plane. He hasn't flown it yet, but he does plan on getting there really soon. He had 2 major surgeries, which you'll find out about here in a little bit. And yeah, so this morning did not go as planned, because the goal was we were going to go to the airport. I was going to do a safety flight. Then I was going to take Gary. Gary's a little bit heavier than Robert, so I was going to take Gary and then turn around and then take Robert. And we were going to probably fly for an hour, hour and a half, and then work on his plane. Well, here you see subscriber Gary in the plane with me, and we're both a little heavier. But for the record, we were still about 10 pounds under the gross weight. And so we start going down the runway here, and it's pretty apparent that, yeah, I got the nose off a little bit, but we were halfway down the runway, and I decided to go ahead and abort the takeoff. If the plane doesn't want to fly, you definitely don't want to force it to fly. So at this point in time, we're just like, okay, you know what? Well, Robert's a little lighter, so I think what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go pick up Robert, and here's Robert. And we'll go ahead and get a flight with Robert in before it gets too hot, which by this time it's already getting really hot. And here we go, runway 18, and we ball to the wall, and we are off. And yeah, basically we had the same scenario. Obviously the plane wanted to fly a little bit more this time, but my aeronautical decision making just said no. But so we ended up not doing the flight. And yeah, so here we go. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, as you guys saw, we had 2 unsuccessful attempts in the Challenger 2. I could have popped it off the ground and gotten us flying, but the reality is that's just not good aeronautical decision making, because we would have been over halfway, and we were starting with crow ops to see how it felt, and we just couldn't get off the ground. So unfortunately, the density altitude is just too high. I'm like almost 240 right now, and you know, you guys heard in the video that everybody is we're just too heavy, and it's just too warm. I'm already pouring sweat. So density altitude is reporting at 1800, so that's not a lot, but it's already over 2000 just in the last half an hour. But now Robert is going to be taxiing his ultralight around, and everybody always asks about ultralight content, so here we go. I'm gonna get it started. All right, click Rob. Hopefully don't run away on me. Go for it. And so Robert is going to be, I'm just doing this just to make sure Robert's remaining safe. He is not a pilot of anything. It is not illegal for him to fly this plane, believe it or not, because that's how ultralights work, as you guys probably know. But I'm out here just to make sure he doesn't hurt himself, and he wants to get used to Yep, use your toes, not your heels. Remember you were trying to heel it last time? I have him on a on the talk channel, not on our regular frequency. And he's just gonna taxi back and forth. It's a beautiful day for it. As you guys saw, it is a beautiful day, even though we couldn't get off the ground. That kind of sucked. But people always ask me about Robert and about the Ultralight. And yeah, so you guys are getting Robert Ultralight content. And at the end of the video, maybe I'll go fly it a little bit. Or at a minimum, crow hop it. The engine hasn't ran in a while, and it definitely sounded a little like it needs to be ran out, so. All right, look at Speedy Gonzalez there. Hold the brake, hold the brake. Remember, if that's not working for you, just reach up and hit those two. Obviously, it makes me nervous when it comes to my friends and ultralights and stuff, because truly ultralights are a more unsafe flight because of the training requirements, which are none. And it makes me nervous because, you know, there's a guy on TikTok who, you know, oh, look at my airplane, it requires no license and blah, blah, blah. And he gets all these views, which is great. And like, I would love to get those views. But the reality is you're just promoting people going and flying ultralights without training and stuff. I really wish, I don't know the guy personally, and he doesn't respond to any of my comments on his videos, but I really wish he would emphasize to get training, but he won't because he's getting views. And if people are getting views, they're not going to do what's best for other people. They're going to do what's best for them. And unfortunately, he chose that route. Matter of fact, I saw this morning he was trying to sell like a cot, like a bed or something. So it's ridiculous. Let's just talk about flying and flying safety, you know. But this is actually the second time Robert has done this. He's been out here taxiing. I've had him for like an hour taxiing in my plane. And one thing that Robert does is, you know, he is 75. And so he has 75 years, or 74, 75. He has 70 some odd years of thinking the left hand is the brake, or excuse me, the left pedal is the brake and the right pedal is the throttle. That's kind of hard to get over. And he's working on it. As you can see, he's taxiing as straight as an arrow right now. So let's hope that that remains the same. I feel like I look so goofy. My hat's all messed up, and I'm so disappointed you guys didn't get to see a flight with these guys. I mean, obviously you saw a flight with myself, but I just wasn't going to risk it because we were literally right. I would have left the ground about right here, which would have left me 1,000 feet. And if I didn't feel like I was climbing comfortably enough and everything, it would have really been sketchy. So that's where the decision making comes in. And it's really crazy. I thought we were here early enough, and as you can see, the sun's up a pretty decent ways now. But yeah, that really sucks. But also, you know, it has to do with weight. And just, it's so humid. I am pouring sweat. I am already just completely full of sweat. Pull back on the stick a little bit when you're taxiing, so that way the nose isn't taking all the grunt of it. I was telling Robert, I said, do some S-turns. That way you kind of get used to feeling your feet moving the plane. So he was, until I turned the camera on, he was doing S-turns, but it looks really good. See what he's gonna do. I don't know how many he's gonna do. I might go do it give it a crow hop for you guys here in a second, and we'll see. Okay, let's baby steps. But you look way better today. So let's consider that progress. Here, let's you can either get out here and I'll do a quick crow hop, or you can go over there. Guys, I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna try to run it out, and because he's been running at low RPM, so I'm gonna run at high RPM and take it on a quick crow hop. sports car compared to my airplane. Well, as you guys saw, the ultralight fly is absolutely amazing. But so Robert, everybody always asks me, I get messages even, why haven't you been flying, and are you going to get this thing flying?
You want to see the scars?
Oh yeah, let's see the scar.
Oh hell
no. It's I don't want to have to put a disclaimer on here.
I had
you know?
a double socket replacement here. They took the ball and the socket out and replaced it with all steel and screwed it in December. Got it cut like here, and then in February had this one done, only rotator cuff and some other things. So
yeah, how do you feel about taxiing today?
well, it was awkward because the throttle's still not quite right, but it was better than the first time I got it.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
We're gonna be rebuilding the carburetor, guys. He already got the kit, so
I just need to get my exercise and get my shoulders full range of motion on them so they don't hurt. I don't want to mess them up after so much, you know, history with them. Yeah. But no, it was great. Looking for it. The drive over here is pretty, you know, I mean, I had a good day so far. I'm looking forward to doing it some more.
Awesome. Well, guys, I plan on doing a lot more. And I was just telling Robert, once I rebuild the car, I'll probably rebuild the car, me and Ray maybe. And then also, I know a lot of people have harassed about how this is done. So we're going to rivet those in. I need to get with Mike and find out what the measurement is so that we do it right. But I'm going to probably start flying this thing, you know, weekly, so that when he is ready to go, it's a flying, you know, ready to go. And it's already a tried and true ultralight. Obviously, this thing is pretty awesome, actually. So as you guys saw in my crow hops, I mean, the thing is just, it just goes. And I'm 240 right now, and it just gets up and goes. So beautiful, beautiful Challenger 1. And not very many of them are like actually ultralights, and this one is. And some people have asked me, well, what's the difference? I mean, you can see the build of this is so minimal. There's so little that George, when George built this, you know, and they cut a portion of the wings off, and you know, which obviously makes it to where the stall speed's probably a little higher, but it's all right. It's a great plane, and I think you're gonna be happy with it. Are you excited? You're gonna fly this thing, right? Is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly it.
All right, guys, let's hold him to it. Everybody put in the comments, Robert, you need to fly. Start working out, start going to the gym, working out.
Landing it, I'm not sure, but I am gonna fly it.
Oh, what did you say?
I said landing it, I'm not sure about.
All right, he'll be up there. The landing will be, we'll definitely have cameras on it when he does it, so that if he lands beautifully, we can brag about it. And if he doesn't, then we just won't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Not true, I'm gonna post it. Anyways, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, do all that good crap that I normally ask you to do. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Oh, he's saying bye to you guys too.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, and thank you, Gary, for coming out too. Subscriber Gary came out and was hanging out with us today. So
beautiful day out here.
Beautiful day. All right, see you on the next